Greetings, fellow Ambazonians. Good morning, Shalom. Today na December number 2 day for this year of 2023. My name na Capo Daniel, una own countryman, sense pass king, Mr. No Connie. Una welcome to our daily podcast, a program where they bring una the truth, they bring una meaningful information, fact-based analysis for help we as we work out for this journey to our freedom, to the independence of Ambazonia. Our good people them at home and abroad, the one the way they are refugee, IDPs, and those ones the way they know if you go back home, I bring una revolutionary greetings. Today we will start with good news. We unfortunately will never take advantage for this news. This one are one of those pressure points in which the international community be hope so therefore use them against La République du Cameroon for give concession and let the Pharaoh give the independence for the people of Ambazonia. The inflation rate for Cameroon it can be a whopping 7.7%. I go explain them for pidgin so that me what people they understand which way they talk say inflation rate. Inflation rate na the thing where they measure value for kako them as price that they go up, it come down. Also it the way the country capacity. As we know say money na money to give value. Any country where get sovereignty, it get that power for produce money. And the money, how that money the weight, it make and what you know what the government it give money for pay salary, people that they be comfortable, it affect kind things them. So the Cameroon National Statistics Agency, INC, where they report the country, their average annual inflation rate for this from October this year, it then finally report and say the one for La République as expected na 7.7%. The CEMAC zone, their trajectory, their limit, or which way they call and say threshold for tolerance for their economy, them na 3% for inflation rate. So the one for La République, it then goes to stay for 7.7%. That means the economy already na dustbin. Such economy, it will easily be pressurized by the international community for do it to way the international community want them, because Cameroon now they rely totally on international debt relief measures them, and they not be make enough money for pay only interest rates for the loan the way their government it don't bear them. But unfortunately, Ambazonia never take advantage for this weakness and way La République du Cameroon then get them. Interestingly, I go read una wait where the report it talk we already concerned with Ambazonia. The INS report, it talks say the inflation rate it be mainly due to rise of prices for food and transportation costs. Then talks say for inside La République, inside Cameroon, the inflation rate it be above 8% actually for two regional capitals. The highest will be recorded na for Betua, second na for Bamenda for Northwest region according to this report. So this entity then note say depending on the origin of the product, increase is more pronounced for local product, with prices rising up to 8.5%. When I remember, say IMF, if it talk say Cameroon need to reduce their inflation rate to 5.9, even though now the stretch, I think say economists they go better understand which way they talk. The inflation rate, I think it reflect which way they talk for now for Bamenda say. If the whole of Ambazonia, especially for Bamenda, when are the most populated Ambazonian city, say the trajectory they talk so we will become beggars in this year, this coming 2024, it be real. We must take measures. We don't always be where we need to follow science, everything for we not play for play. Majority of our population they don't be displaced because of the war. The generation we supposed to work while labor force, then all they don't go for abroad, because we will not get no opportunity as a result of subjugation and marginalization. Every traditional ruler must encourage their people them for village meet them work farm against 2024. The poverty level they will reduce human life for nothing for ground zero. Our youths then go turn into prostitutes. Our boys they will turn into thieves. Our amber boys them they will become more of a problem, a social problem for inside our country if we not take care. if you dey listen for me where you dey for diaspora, call your family, call your big mommy dem for village, give them small money, make them find farm, work farm this year for save the dignity. Independence na an abstract struggle if you don't know what we really mean. Independence na say we be able to become our own, we be free, reliance less on the rest of the world. The one a part of the independence struggle where they bring up for una. I they take God beg una. Chief then they for inside Ambazonia, where their owner only for shidomi they bring chop. Quarter head then they shidomi they bring chop. While leader their owner for shidom for group carry title. Me people they contribute money give for them they remove small put them for their pocket. It no go help we go anywhere. We lack leadership, we lack vision. As I dey talk for una go hear and people they no go act. But I want say me una act on this talk where they talk am. Wada and Jangi has so una take measure them. Why man country they progress because they plan for 10 years to come. We will get alarm way the ring for our head from all quarter them. We go shit down quiet until you go come meet away. We go start run left, abandon our country like Myanmar refugee that abandon their own homeland. So now make sure so now take measure them for protect ourselves against poverty. It go worse. If the quarter head the shit down money no go enter. If you shit down the calculate business, they no go waka. And I beg our fighter them as I continue for negotiate and lobby them. Make them facilitate road them make it open for border where they enter for inside Nigeria in particular. We need for increase the traffic. It be profitable because things are cheap for them because their airport, their seaport them better. We need for work on that. If La Republic themselves they be like we, if the people them no be been as in our wicked people, even our Tico port, the port for inside our port them for inside Limbe for Victoria, they for that level make it work. But na evil people then way nothing good no go ever come from them. If we not take charge, we will become a useless people. We must be proactive. We no go ever get any researcher make it can't stand for talk for una. So I go want for also talk about which way the Chinese company either announce this company called Zhuhao. Then talk say the Cameroon State Petrol Depot Company, where they call an SCDP. Iran deny reports say scarcity then for fuel for Cameroon. Iran make their citizens that they panic. According to their report, long line they ran there for inside traffic where they cause traffic jam them for Douala and even for their capital for Cameroon for Yaoundé for around petrol hub them where it shows say they ran become a scarcity for petrol. The Nigerian government, the new government where Iran can't take over Buhari, need to see cooperate with the Cameroon government. They ran begin to take actively on intelligence or the game for spoil Cameroon their supply for illicit petrol the way they enter for Nigeria. Cameroon is day on a neck. Now we for take advantage. Under normal circumstances, they for be rioting for inside Douala, they for be rioting for inside Yaoundé. The regime is for collapse. The regime for Yaoundé, it don't survive because of two things. One, now because of the war for Ambazonia. And now one of those things the why be talk say Siseko it be in wisdom for talk say no hurry for declare war. Make we fight na guerrilla warfare. Even though some people they be criticizing because if we make a move, be able to tap the power for diplomacy for push Cameroon for give us freedom. It be even though it look reasonable for be radical when you be angry, but it be being at the right move because this war it don't help Poor Bia more than everything. Poor Bia no be popular for Cameroon. The faction them as we don't come for know them be real. The threat for the regime it be real. The only thing where they protect Poor Bia na the war where they go on for Ambazonia. Because all Francophone them for the most part, all their segment, them want me, they hold us captive people them. It don't become a one-party system, it no get opposition, or a person with one opposite, they don't put them for prison without any significant resistance because they know see their country is there at war. So this thing, it don't help na La Republic even pass we. The CPD and people, they don't take over all place. The reasonable SDF opposition where they make noise, then all they don't shift them for background. So we need for no say we know some side and they will never manage them with the wisdom way a war like this one it require us for be able for manage them. Number two, now say Cameroon they don't turn into mutong. They don't spoil their culture with alcohol, entertainment to the level where their people they no fit fight, they no fit do anything. Their military don't be weakened by divide and rule. The Bulu Beti clan they don't get an iron cliff where they don't hold the country, pin them for down. They get support for the West, they get support for Russia and the BRICS. So for all sides, they don't turn up strong, and there is no hope to the regime if he fall. The pressure from the international community, where the American they be led them, when the ambassador will be stand indict Cameroon for war crimes, indict Paul Biya directly, they don't begin relieve them. Would the ESF say South Korea it one loan money 8 billion for the Cameroon government, and we don't already lose a lot of chances them because of our own dynamic. I'll talk saying our problem, we get an internal Ambazonian problem. Now, anyway, things them it go only worse as I tell una. We don't ask independent or nothing. Now we go either get the independent or we go get nothing. We all know say we no fit get independent if our leader they no fit unite, and their internal dynamic them now it go ruin our possibility for get that independence. And I don't tell una say our leaders can never unite. That one it be sure. And that one my thesis then why they work on. Now why that they talk say we need to know the thing we demand them now. We feel help we make progress for our people them towards independent, or we go even lose the opportunity for ever get independence forever. One of the things them I go repeat them because I don't get inquiry about this one them for our leader them. One, I go start from number one from the beginning. Tasang Wilfred, and Seseko Ayok Tabi, they no go ever define because of the way Tasang Wilfred see itself as being marginalized, being undermined, because they be see like a primitive man where nobody ever travel for abroad. It to be the envy the people the way they be work with ye like Atta Milan. That the problem. It de like Makaboko koi between ye and Seseko. Even for prison, people prisoner the day where they need to shake hand today. Then it could tell now the problem they will get them. Number two, Atta Milan, where he be supposed to lead this struggle. Time where they be give you leadership like a secretary general. You get people like Ayabacho where be jealousy because he be feel say Atta Milan he need one allow them where they be been and send them meeting rule. Wait it happen. Ayabacho he don't turn talk say Atta Milan na la Republic they be recruitee. Since time immemorial may day for this struggle. For the beginning can destroy this struggle. He don't convince his supporter them. Talk himself for public. How you think say Ayabacho go ever work with Atta Milan? Atta Milan when he be the person where he governize the struggle at the beginning. He get supporter them when are the SDF people them for Milton Taka and the rest where the Seseko they rely on them. Do you think they will ever sit with Ayabacho forever? They will never ever sit together. It will not happen because of their public posture. What is the possibility say Harmony Bogba will ever work with the Fontem Niba and together with Abobala? Zero. Any leader it go lie for your own supporter them about the other leader them. Take public posture them way it be impossible them for reverse course. Ebenezer Akwanga it cause Seseko say na Johnny just come. At least Ebenezer Akwanga it don't soften itself because they don't bully out of public space for Ambazonia. So it don't become like Secretary of State for Ambazonia. You go for Chris Anu. Chris Anu and Sako. As Sako is enter for struggle, he see money. He try to begin take this struggle like a milk cow. Seseko one fire ye. The fact says Seseko one fire ye. He don't hate Seseko. Le hawe Bororo man he hate swine beef. How you feel say Seseko and Sako go ever dey together? It be impossible. Seseko even entered direct negotiation with La République du Cameroon for challenge because he want for show for undermine Sako. So they be willing for compromise even the national interest of Ambazonia because of this internal dynamic. Chris Anu, the same thing. He deal problem with Ayabacho. Ayabacho then decide for toxic Chris Anu be being an implanted agent right from the beginning of this struggle and then convince Oman way to listen for them. And I go along with them also, but we know say Chris Anu be done be compromised, not be because they be planted for this struggle, but not because say he enter for the struggle, he be a corrupt person, he be his own personal ambition them. The same with me today. Ayabacho, he say, I go come out, challenge he possibly because he be the fear say, time we go he term of office for the age of say go finish. Dr. Julius ni, he no go fit replace it like that pulpit way Russia be use some weak man put them for front so that he go come back and take power. He say go get challenge for eliminate that challenge. He can talk for Ambazina, they say me I work now with La Republic. Send Mumu, Lucas, he can't talk say Capo Daniel be an implanted agent. That means say for a long time, according to them. And they don't convince their own follower them. Talk them publicly. So any reasonable man go know say na people the way they lie and they decrease. So the time where I be the work with Chris Anu them and Siseko for fight against Frundi them, their influence for Bamenda. The time where they set up program them, recruit soldiers them, then take attack, bomb attack will happen for Commercial Avenue, take Lele Afrique. Time where even the race the Ayabacho for become prominent. I will work now La Republic according to them. Who is fooling who? So our leader, they don't corner themselves where it not be possible for them to come together without looking stupid and losing any credibility or dignity that any human being can have to lead. It is not possible. They will never unite together. We were united in Canada because the Canadians brought us together. It is not because they wanted to work together. As soon as Canada finished, everybody run away. Chris Anu called Canada that it was sponsored by Diongote, it was La Republique. When he realized that it was a real thing, he also come to join. So you see, our leaders and the various organizations that we have today are all liars. They are manipulators. They are incompetent. They are not patriotic. For their own ego, their own group, their own personal ambition, they are willing to undermine the public interest and Ambazonian national security. That is something that has made this dynamic the way it is. So we need to understand how we don't lose opportunity. We need to be able to take count. If we blind our eyes, we need to focus on our own talking to ourselves. We will want open our eye, we then have a village disease survey. So we get wicked people. Was all our leaders, they don't commit murder. They have blood in their hands. Warana Chris Anu, he talk me then key people for inside Bui, talking publicly. Ona Sako, he can't try for assassinate General Arke. Warana the one way the Lebialem, the Fimashak, he enter key soldier for inside Lebialem. Where people that don't get blood in their hands, and you cannot come to equity with blood in your hands. The research and the conclusion of the European Union and the international community are all the same. We have turned away the international sympathy that they have for us. We have turned it away. Can we possibly regain it? Yes. Are we capable of doing so? No. We do not have the capacity to overcome the differences we have. We don't have that capacity. If you want to stay for the next 20 years to see if we have that capacity, by the time that 20 years will reach, we will not have Ambazonia again to call Ambazonia. Our land will be a desolate land. Our population would have been migrated and our land taken over by La Republique to Cameroon. So I continue for push for this reasonable concession because I know one will risk for loss the chance for get independence forever. Because if we get a total loss scenario, we'll lose this war. Wait to be honorable by we talk. We no one for be a captured people. If we become a captured people, they go decimate our nationality and our identity. The same like the one way Rohingya Muslim they suffer for the hand for Myanmar government. They go drive we for our land. Nobody go help we. As our soldier they disintegrate from political leadership. Na a good reflection of the reality of what way it happen. Are we going to succeed with this initiative to gain this concession that will preserve our territorial integrity and sovereignty in a devolution situation like that of Northern Ireland and Northern Scotland? We may not, because those who are hardline may succeed to fight us and keep Ambazonia to become a desolate land forever. They may succeed, I may succeed as well. But we will do what it takes to, according to our conscience, to bring solution to our people in the circumstances we have found ourselves. The leaders in Northern Ireland and in Scotland, once they realized that they could not defeat Britain in war, they accepted a concession. They were not traitors. They didn't compromise their nationalism, but they preserved the chance for their people to become independent in the future through democratic means. We can have a secure, guaranteed pathway for independence of Ambazonia in the coming years if we are wise. We can risk it all like a gambler and follow madmen who have no integrity, wicked people who murder their own, who murder their close associate, generals who entrust them with their life. They murder them in cold blood because they want to secure power. Our own have demonstrated that they are more wicked than Paul Biya. The dictatorship we have seen in Ambazonia is worse than what we are fighting to live in La Republique. But there is hope. If you hear my voice, there is hope. And I hope that Siseko, being where he is, have come to realize the mistake he made and the advice we have been giving him before he fall that shock. And one day, One day, as I tell you, my people, God will hear our prayer. One day, now one day, God will answer our prayer. Christmas season, it come, may we begin sharpen our fight against La Republique and remember to identify our target. We are fighting against Cameroon, not against our own people. Our target is the Cameroon army and its government representative, not civil servants, government representatives. We must be able to unite every faction, every segment of our society. We must be able to appeal to the enemies of our enemies, make them our friend. That is how we win. Common sense, as they say, is not common. But at the end of the day, now God, you could dry fly for cow in your sway, you know, get tail. Capo Daniel looking out for you, signing off.